do you burn yourself a lot in the kitchen? So when I was planning this Q&A, I was going to say, no, I don't burn myself very much in the kitchen. I'm so good at it. And then I burnt myself making a pizza last night. So maybe I'm not so good at it. But, you know, when I was getting training in vocational rehab, they were doing some at-home skills training with me. And my instructor, her name was Ani, she told me, you know, you just burn yourself, you buy cocoa butter, it's fine. It was just so funny, her can-do attitude, because I was so worried about flipping meat in a skillet. And I was like, how do I do it without hurting myself? How do I know that it's like done and ready to flip? She's like, you just touch it. I'm like, but it's hot, Ani. The meat is hot. She's like, you know, just touch it. It's fine. Buy the cocoa butter. Like, it's not that big deal. Blind people burn themselves. I'm like, oh, okay. And I did that for a while, but I learned pretty quickly that the better thing to do is just move as much off the stovetop and into the oven as possible. So I don't like to cook meat in skillets anymore because I do have more issues making sure it's been cooked thoroughly, making sure I don't burn myself when I'm trying to flip it and check it. And I've just noticed that if I use a probe thermometer that is digital with my phone and tells me when the meat is done, I don't have a problem. I don't have much of a problem. But there are still those moments where I'm trying to get a pepperoni pizza out of the oven and I'm trying to move a little fast because I'm trying to close the oven before the babies come around the corner, and I, you know, catch the top of my wrist on the rack. Because that's exactly what happened last night. But, you know, it's okay. Like my teacher, Ani, said, just buy some cocoa butter, which I now realize it's been like 7 years and I still hadn't bought that cocoa butter. Maybe I should.